So, back when I was in school, I got suspended for 45 days for having weed. And now everybody smoking weed more than normal. Everybody smoke. White people, black people, Pakistans, Iranians, Indians, Mexican, everybody smoking the weed. And they seeing that, oh wait, this really ain't that bad. We just wanted to put a stigma on the people that smoked weed because we didn't want to do it ourselves. So we just want to make the weed smokers seem like they're stupid, like they're retarded, like they're degenerates in life. But now you see everybody smoking on the weed. And to me, for a long time, we should have been accepted. For the longest amounts of time. How is it that we got alcohol that's so accessible, but this is literally poison? It's poison you putting in your body. Yeah, you gonna drink it because you want to turn up. I get it. You want to turn up off the alk. But the thing is, the reason why I believe that alcohol got more, leniency, why it's sold and everything, because they know how to tax it. They know how to tax it so well and get the dollar. Listen, I'm not no scholar. I'm not looking up things before I make these videos. These are my points. These are my thoughts. These are things I've just been, circulating about, if that's the right word, whatever. But my thing is, bro, I used to get shamed for smoking weed. Girls used to shame me. Let me tell you a little story. I remember, and it's not a long story at all, it's really quick. I remember I was smoking and all the white dudes, and I mess with white people. I mess with every race. So back then I went to a school that was a little racist. So all the white dudes like, you smoke weed, bro? You're a fucking loser. And I'm like, how am I a loser because I smoke? But you dudes is getting drunk every weekend, throwing up, and making the worst decisions. Me, I'm hooping. So I'm smoking a little weed, and then I'm going to the gym to hoop. I'm not smoking and selling and dealing and feeling and killing. I'm not doing all that. I'm smoking weed and I'm going to the game. I'm smoking weed and I'm playing in my basketball game. But y'all don't like me for it. This don't make sense. And I remember they passed it around the school that I was a part of the group of the weed smokers, and people stopped messing with me. Bro, I got kicked out of National Honor Society for this thing. We used to have this class of all the National Honor Society people, good grades, good Samaritans, It got around to the group. I remember when I went to class that day, I'm sitting in the back, and it wasn't like a real class. It was kind of like a real fun class. They told me I got to get up out of there because I'm not setting an example for the school. Bitch, shut your funky ass up. I'm not setting an example for the school, but you was sucking dick at the party this weekend. Teacher, I know you was getting bust down by your husband and you be over here telling people to call you El Nasty. What the fuck? But me, because I'm smoking a little bit of weed, you talking about I'm not. You know what? I'm tired of you funky ass bitches. I'm tired of them funky ass people that be up in school thinking they better than everybody, but you drink. And now that we in the real world, I'm tired of these funky ass motherfuckers here too. Listen, I'ma just keep it a whole bandwagon. These other YouTubers be scripted like a motherfucker. They be ready. Let me type out my thoughts. Let me get on ChatGPT. Let me make sure I say the right thing. I'm not with it. Y'all get raw, authentic content over here. And to me, anybody that's mad at weed smokers can suck my 9.555555555 inch. They can suck it all the way till they choke. Pause. And it only better be the hoes. Better not be no men on that motherfucker. You feel me? But bro, till this day, you have people that look down on weed smokers, but every day they go home with a weak ass, depressed ass and drink a bottle of wine. Take a shot to get loose. You lame as fuck. And I'm not saying drinking is lame. I'm saying the people that hate on smoking weed but will go drink, you're lame. You're lame. Bro, people go to the club and spend hundreds on a bottle that costs $40. Imagine you go to the club and they say, hey man, we're gonna sell you a gram of weed for $500. How dumb would you be to take that? You wouldn't, right? But them alcoholic people, them people that need to drink, the people that need validation, they're gonna buy it. Let me tell y'all this one time. I'm in Houston, right? I'm in Houston, Texas, right? I'm at the club, kicking it. We bought a section and everything. Now the thing when you go to clubs, you can't take your bottle with you. So when I tell you we bought at least like 6 bottles, we had dumb hoes in the section. There's about 10 guys to about shit, we had like 30 bitches in that motherfucker. Like our section was leaking outside of the section. We had so many people in there. So we probably spent a easy 5 racks in there. Thing is, if you don't finish the bottle, you can't take it with you. So when we get towards the last hour, people majorly drunk, people don't want to drink no more, but you got hella bottles and you probably ordered a couple more, right? Tell me why the cool thing to do, and this is what made me realize I'm done drinking like this. The cool thing to do is have a competition of who can pour out as many bottles. Ordering more bottles to pour them out is called a bottle war. Look it up. If y'all don't believe me, look up Houston, Texas bottle war. And if you spot me in one of the videos, hey, it wasn't me. But listen, the reason why I like weed more than alcohol is because it makes me creative. It makes me lock in on something that I've been needing to get done. It makes me see things in a different way. And I'm not impaired. I'm not super impaired. It's not like I smoke some weed and then I'm like, woo-wee, I'm done for. No, I don't go, woo-wee, I got the munchies. No, I act like a normal human being. But there are some downsides, so I'm going to talk about them right now because we're not finna sit up here and act like this ain't a downside thing. Listen, bro, if your girl likes smoking, she's just for the streets. And this is why I'm going to say that. If she only likes smoking when she's with you, it's okay. If she smokes by herself and goes and gets weed and you're not in a legal state, that means she's getting it from another guy. 10 times out of 10, he done clapped. He talking about, can I get 350 strokes for an eighth? I'm telling you. Yeah, he didn't put about 1,000 strokes in your bitch because she wanted it for the free ski and came home to you and was like, baby, I got it. That's why it's bad right there, because right now we live in hoflation. I'm gonna make a video over that. We live in hoflation and these hoes getting sucked, fucked, and cucked for anything. Back in the day, bro, if you had a blunt and a girl heard you had a blunt, she wanted to hang out. You knew you was cracking because she wanted to crack you just because you had a blunt. A blunt was $10. So you telling me she was throwing the pussy for $10? The tinny tin. It's damn near free ski. You know what I mean? So the same thing happens today. Let's also get into it. Why do we think we could smoke and then go into an establishment? This has to be the worst thing ever. I hate when I smell people when I'm eating my food somewhere, when I'm shopping around. I hate when I smell somebody that smell like straight dank. Like, I get it, smoke your stuff, but change your clothes, brush your teeth, wash your hands, do things to make yourself smell better, be presentable when you go in the public, because not everybody likes that smell. So you got to be kind of courteous to people. Not even kind of, you need to be courteous to people. One thing in life is called respect. You need to respect everybody. Until somebody doesn't respect you, then you can show them. But you need to be respectful at all times. So when it comes to smelling like that danky dank, you need to clean yourself up. Because would you want to be around somebody that smell like straight shit? Bro, I went and seen Avatar about a month ago. Yeah, man, this country boy sat next to me. He's dumb fat. But that is what it is. If you smell fresh, you cool. And bro smell like straight dookie balls. I'm talking, bro. He lifted his arm up to grab his popcorn. I said, whoo, shit. And then every time he leaned left or right, it's like the dookie balls was just leaking. It was bad. I'm telling you, there was dookie sweat coming out his ass crack in that movie theater. But I digress. We're not gonna stay on that. I just think, bro, the reason people smoke weed, bro, is because it's a chill thing to do. I can stay inside my house. I can link with the bros. I can have intellectual conversations. I can do X, Y, Z. So why do I have to have a stigma that I'm such a bad person because I want to smoke some weed? But you're not a bad person, but you drink the poison. You're getting drunk. You're not knowing even what you're doing because you're drunk, right? The excuse is, I was drunk, I ain't know. I ain't never heard nobody say I was high, I didn't know. Now, if you high off other things like pills, stuff like that, yes, but not simply just weed. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't personally think that there should be such a stigma on it. But, hey, if people want to stay with that weed is bad, you're a terrible person because you're a stoner, you're stupid, you're going to be worth nothing in life. You know what? Just one time, go to one of these popping weed shops. Go to one of them or just look at them online. You're gonna see old white men, you're gonna see Indians in there, you're gonna see middle class aged white women, black women, Mexican women, you're gonna see young people in there, you're gonna see people you never would have thought in there trying to get some gas because they trying to go high. They trying to go high. Go higher. They trying to go higher. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say about the weed, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And that's all I gotta say.